coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
The most passing yards of Geno's career, that would be over 4,300. Also came in a little uptick in interceptions, especially in the red zone. But that didn't bother Pete Carroll. He knew exactly who he wanted to restart their culture in Vegas, and that guy is Geno Smith.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And it's third down. Third and
6. To the air on third and long. Smith lost it. And the Texans grab it. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Texans capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's White on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He takes it himself. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
Vegas first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Escapes the pocket.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
At the Texans' 40-yard line.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Smith to the air now. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
On the sneak, it's Smith. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They give up the gut. It's Genty. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Here we go.
Smith on 3rd and long. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
All right.
1st down throw by Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot down the field.
Catch made by Woody Marks. It's a gain of 4 there, and it sets up a Houston 1st.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Oh, he got free. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. He brings it in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Shotgun now for Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Up and good from Fairbairn. And our first half ends with 3 points. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Texans with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. They go play action with Stroud. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
One thing you learn about NFL halftimes, Kate, is they're a lot quicker than the college game. You got to make your adjustments in a hurry, and boy, has this defense. Back-to-back sacks, setting up what could be a very quick 3 and out, and an early boost in the second half.
Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You can give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. But just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that first down marker.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
And this one doesn't go far.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play fake, here's Smith. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
All right.
On play action, here's Stroud. The right side hauled in by Collins. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go.
Here's a counter give to Chubb. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Chubb. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third down, they need 7.
On the quick.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Completed over the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards.
They motion Tucker over left.
It's a gain of 10. Handled on Vegas.
1st down, Smith to throw. The Texans closing in, and they get to him. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Raiders down by 10. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Smith back to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defensive coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel. These guys on the field made the right play.
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making this stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a two-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here's Chubb on second down. He will have the Texans first down there, and the celebrations can begin now down on that sideline. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. Lining up to take a knee on second down. The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Texans. And a lackluster day offensively, thankfully overshadowed by a top-notch defensive effort to get the win in a shutout. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.